Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The St. Paul High Bridge tonight is no more. At just about 3:45 this afternoon, the 96-year-old structure was brought from this to a mass of rubble and steel in the Mississippi River below. Barb Brown has the story of the big demolition.
With this blast went a century of St. Paul history. The event was supposed to happen at noon, but because of technical problems, it was 4 hours later that the high bridge finally came down. The spectators had thinned considerably. Earlier, it looked like all of St. Paul had come to watch. While most people came out to watch a spectacular event, for some there was a personal tie.
My only interest in the bridge is that I worked on it in 1957, redecking it. So I'd like to be here and watch it come down.
He worked on it in 1957. I was 9 years old then, and I'd like to come down and see it come down. And again, we'd like to see the new one go up because it creates work for our members.
The new bridge is expected to be finished in November of '87. It would cost $40 million to reconstruct the high bridge today. The new one will cost half that. West Side businesses across the river from downtown have suffered from the lost link since the bridge closed last July because it was deemed unsafe.
I think we can consider ourselves lucky that it has served us so well for so long without any major problems.
It was built in 1889 for horses and carriages, cost nearly $500,000, causing political havoc. In 1899, the center was found to be slipping off its foundation, and repairs were done secretly for $200. In 1904, 180-mile-an-hour winds destroyed the south end. The damaged section was replaced with steel, and that part deteriorated the most.
The closer we got to replacing the bridge, it seemed like the more people started to remember and talk about it and remember how well it's served us for all these years. So.
With photographer Bob Fishnick, Barb Brown, WCCO Television News, St. Paul.